Okay, so we're going to talk about alcohol, gold, and how it affects the body, and how it affects training, and how you can incorporate it into your lifestyle if you really want to. Okay, so alcohol as a whole doesn't really put on that much weight. Okay, let me explain what I mean. Okay, we're thinking, well, it's got loads of calories in. Yes, it has got calories in. Okay? So most of the time, if you're having a drink of an evening, okay, on a weekend or whatever, most people crave food. Okay, that's because the body's getting insulin spikes. Okay, all sorts of funky things. It's looking for a food source to calm the insulin spikes down because it's not really getting. It's not getting what it wants. Okay, it's just kind of getting it. I need more insulin spike. I don't like. I want more. Okay, so basically, the calories from alcohol, okay, can't be utilised by the body very well. So then you turn, because you're hungry, to carbs, fats, carbohydrates, fats, and protein, but the body can't utilise them either because it's trying to use the easiest form of energy, but it can't utilise them. They're just empty calories. So it puts the other ones, the more dense calories, into stores. That's where the weight gain comes from. That particular food. Okay, the food you're eating around it. I'm not saying it's all right to drink. By far I'm not. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the health benefits of it in a second. But when it comes to eating around drinking, you want to stick more to protein, okay? Because that can still almost be used by the body for the jobs of repair, keeping the hormones in balance if it can, okay? And not using it for energy, because we don't really use protein too much for energy. We use it more for repair, homeostaticness, which is hormones, okay, keeping the body happy. So try not to eat too much in the way of fats and carbs. More protein if you're hungry. Okay, so what does it do to the body? Well, firstly, it's detrimental to the liver. Okay, it puts toxins into your system like you wouldn't believe in terms of free radicals. So the following morning you might get up and think, my God, my ankles hurt, my wrists hurt, my knees hurt. That's where the liver can't deal with it. So the liver pushes it around the system, pushes it to the end of the body, okay, where it stores it until the liver is recovered enough that it can come back and it can process it and it can get rid of it. So hangovers are such as free radicals in the system, which are toxins. Obviously dehydration from the alcohol, unless you're drinking loads of water. I'd like to think you were if you were drinking, okay? And it's just really bad for training as a whole because of what it does to your immune system, your red blood count, it lowers it and it drops your immune system, and the free radicals in the system are just terrible, so you can't even process food properly and your body just feels like a slug. Okay, so without going too much into detail in terms of science and how it really affects the body, you just got to remember that alcohol as a whole should be used in moderation, okay? Not in binge drinking, and if you do, you need to be drinking tons of water. There's another little thing you can do, although I'm going to contradict myself a little bit here, but because of the toxins in the actual alcohol themselves in your system, the best thing you can do the following day, okay, although you've got alcohol still in your system, so it's still going to try to use that for energy, is to eat saturated fats. Saturated fats will kill off most of the toxins within that. So by eating healthy the next day is not always the best option. Sometimes by eating saturated fatty food. That's why most people, when they're out drinking, crave saturated foods like burgers and chips. It's not so much they're actually craving that food, it's the fact that the body knows it's going to get the saturated fats from it, which will kill most of the toxins off from the alcohol, which is always going to try and protect itself. Okay, so I think I've covered most things in this. If I haven't, or there's more you want to hear on it, so let me know and I'll answer your questions, or I'll add to the video, or I'll put more content on, or I'll email you, or I'll text you, or whatever. Okay, but otherwise, just remember, moderation with alcohol. We've all got to live a normal life. If you want to drink, I don't drink myself, but otherwise if you want to drink, it's just in moderation. It's how you deal with it around it. Okay, so that's that really. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.